स्थापितं यत् स्वयं रूपगदामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागन रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सागन ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते जयदां सुरदौ पङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पादाम्बोजौ राधा मदनमोहनौ दिव्यत् बृन्दारण्य दिव्यत् बृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद् राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेस्ते लिपि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भि वंशि वटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रेयस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नाम श्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सच्चिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरीं माधुरीं गोष्ठवतीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवास्तं प्राप्तो यस्य प्रतीद्वष्टि गुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Welcome all young ladies to this class on do's and don'ts during menstrual periods. So now today I am seeing many new faces in this class. I have a WhatsApp group for young girls. They are either unmarried or just married. This group is created to give guidance to the young ladies to remain chaste in their lives and to advance in spiritual life. So now some young enthusiastic devotees in my group, they started posting the classes in different groups. Now I am seeing many new devotees. My request to all these devotees are like this is not a one-day program. This is going to be a training program. So better if you continue to come, then it will be useful for you. Anyway, each week we are covering one topic or we are taking one Vedic character and we discuss. Individually also the classes will be useful for you, but if you continue to come, then I will know you and sometimes I counsel individually also. So that way it will be beneficial for you. So nice that I'm seeing so many new faces here. Okay. Okay, I will add you. So now, dear girls, last week we were discussing about what was the topic, Camila, last week?
For natural qualities of women.
Four qualities of women. Yeah, this is very important one. We discussed what are the four natural qualities of women. So today's topic was recommended by Camila only. So what should we do and what should not we do during the menstrual periods? So first we will go step by step in different aspects of uh, menstruation. So many people, some are positive, but many are negative in this area, right? And when periods comes, we become depressed and feel not energetic. So even our family system, they made it, like when I was young, yes, when I was young, Even my mother made some major mistakes in guiding me in this area. But we should today we will throw light on the subject and understand different aspects and how it is good for our health. Women's health is on the uterus. Uh, if this menstruation is regular, if this menstruation is perfect, then your health is perfect, and some say that this is very helpful in your advancement in spiritual life also. So women doesn't get much heart attacks because of this menstrual cycle. They say that because the menstruation makes the body purification every month. So now we will go into this thing that every month different women gets different types. Like some they get for 3 days, some they get for 5 days. Okay, so how long the period is considered, and what we should do during this period, and what is safe for us. This is a health thing. This menstruation is that your body is functioning properly means every 28 days you have to get it, and it stays for 2 3 days or 5 days, some exceptionally more than 5 days. So we consider the contamination period for each individual is different. If some individual gets only for 2 days, the third day is clear for them, then they are clear on third day. But if somebody is 5 days, somebody is 7 days, then it considered that after the flow stops, then they are clear. Mm. So first I will go for do's, okay? Then we will go for don'ts. So what we can do during this period, ideally in olden day system, I'm from South India, so in South India they have a separate room for ladies during periods. They go and sit there, and food or prasadam is given to them. They remain there only. They don't go out, they don't meet anyone except the ladies of the family. And they get nice food. They eat there, sleep there, or do whatever they want within that room. So after everything is done, they come out and then they mix. But now such system is not at all there, right? We don't have a separate room maybe for that alone, or we have small apartments, or what to do now. So as devotees, what we should do? As much as possible, take rest. My suggestion is these 3 days is for peacefully focusing on your health and not much physical work, relaxing. Okay. But we are going for studies, we are going for job. What to do then? If you are at home, okay, no problem. Somebody will take care of, like it was before, it was joint family system. So family is big. So many ladies were there, they take care of cooking, cleaning, or other things. And one lady goes out of house, no problem. But now only one lady is there in the house. Then how to manage? What to do? Now all these questions arises. So according to this time, place, circumstances, we also need to adapt. But the most important things which we have to follow, that if we follow, it will be good for us. Like for example, during periods, uh, the Ayurveda says don't take bath. Taking bath is very injurious to health. That's why they are kept in one room. They are only they are like they sit there and they eat and they take rest. That's all. So now we are mixing in the society, we are going out, traveling, studying, working. So what to do? Find a balance. You have to find a balance now. So the balance is that I would suggest that you don't do over exertion or don't take head bath. Definitely, if you take head bath, that affects your I have seen some ladies. They want to mix, so they say that as soon as I saw menstruation, I go immediately to the bathroom and take head bath, take a full bath. But that doesn't stop your contamination. See, if you go to toilet, then after toilet, then we go and take bath. Then it is over. But the menstruation is, even after taking bath, bleeding is there. Then that taking bath has no sense. If you take bath, after taking bath, if it is stopped, then it is different. But the menstruation continues, right? That means you are continuously bleeding, and the uh, that means you are still in contamination. So, what is the point in taking bath? So, I would suggest that as much as possible, you keep away from touching anything and mixing anything, and as much as possible, you keep yourself peaceful, keep yourself away from dealing more with physically. So Ayurveda says that it is bad for health. So if you don't take bath, it is good for health. So don't take bath means then you remain aloof from touching anything. And this, if we don't take bath, then we cannot go to temple also, right? That's why it is suggested that during periods you are not supposed to go to temple. Because going to temple and doing our sadhana bhakti or doing worship means you have to physically see, internally we have to be pure, externally also we have to be pure. So it is like somebody is passing stool and they are not taking bath and then they go to temple, how it looks. It's like that. That's why we suggest that if you are menstruating, better don't go to temple. But I have heard that in some temple they have no other person to do that service. So the Matajis have to go there and do some service. But you somehow you fix somebody else who can do that service for you. Don't stop the service. Somebody else can replace your place there. Like that, if you manage, you all these things need some management. Okay, all these things need some management. So these 3 days, as much as possible, you keep yourself peaceful, keep yourself away from dealing with water more because it affects the uterus, and uterus is the heart of women's body. If uterus functions properly, then the health is maintained properly. So, humble suggestion is that you keep yourself resting as much as possible. If you can take holidays, you take holidays during that time and take rest. And it is suggested that daytime you are not supposed to sleep during periods. So you can relax, read more. Again, a question comes: you cannot touch Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. You can read through online. You can listen to lectures. Uh, like that you can do. Or during nights you can take rest. So according to your situation, like you may be a student or you may be a working woman or you may be a housewife. According to your situation, you make sure that you take enough rest during these 3 days and you don't uh, touch water much so that you don't get the cold. That's what it is suggested. Ayurveda is suggesting that you are not taking too much water work. That's why by washing utensils, by washing clothes, by taking bath, in all these things, you touch water. And you get there is a chance that the health get disturbed. So try your level best to avoid these things. Okay, then if you are the only one woman in the house, then what to do? You have to cook also. If nobody is there to cook for you, I would suggest this. If there should not be anyone who doesn't have anybody in the house. Imagine if husband is there, wife is there, and no elders are there. So in that case, the husband can lit the lamp or do the basic worship in the house. The wife can cook, having a basic cleaning, not deep cleaning into water, so much water and taking a food full too much water association. So go to kitchen, do some cooking, let the husband offer it. That is not advised if you have an alternative person who can cook for you. If some, I have seen some husbands, they know cooking very well. They manage. So in such case, you sit the wife, the the lady who is undergoing menstruation should relax. Let the husband do everything for those 3 days. Maybe it is simple khichdi is okay, or simple rice and dal, or some simple cooking that is accepted. Then you tolerate that and let him do everything only for those 3 days. Later you can resume everything, clean everything, cook nicely. Then when you in that case, some men they don't come to kitchen at all. In that case, we have no other choice. Maybe if you have a devotee friend who can come and cook for you, a devotee friend, we are in devotee community for us, no problem. We have temple, we have hundreds of 5,000 devotees here in Mayapur. So we don't have problem. Somebody will cook, somebody will bring 3 times prasadam, or we can go, the Prabhu can go to temple and bring prasadam. So in devotee community, there should not be a problem if you are off from the altar for 3 days. Okay. But not this condition is not there for everybody. So there you make a compromise or make a system which is suitable for you so that you manage your house. Simultaneously, you manage your health also. So now, coming to the point of chanting, everybody asks the question, can we chant? You can chant. Chanting the holy name has no rules and regulations. We know. Hmm. To chant the holy name, not hard and fast rules, we know. But chanting Gayatri, many have a misconception I have seen in ISKCON. They chant during periods. No, no, no. Gayatri is a Vedic mantra. All Vedic mantras should be avoided during periods. Women should not chant Gayatri during periods. She has to chant the Gayatri after 3 days of her periods. After cleaning herself properly, then she can chant. Harinam, no problem, you can chant. Some say that we don't want to chant in the initiated beads. So I have seen some Matajis, they have a separate bead for menstrual periods time. Or some chant, some have a separate beads and they wash that beads also after periods. That can be used. That you decide what to do. Even if you are chanting in the initiated beads, then after your periods, you can wash it when you wash all the things which you are using. So this standard, oh, this is the standard. I cannot be okay. This should be followed. That cannot be applied in modern society, right? If I say if you are having periods, You are not supposed to go to kitchen. This is a strict rule. And then, many may not, okay. It's not practically possible for many because the society is different now. In the olden days, the society was different, right? So now it is different. My dear girls, you fix a routine or fix a standard for your family. I have seen in even in foreign countries, some they strictly follow. I appreciate that. If you can strictly follow, it's very good. That during periods, the devotees help each other. But if you are not in such situation, how will you manage? That you have to decide. So the cooking part I have explained, but definitely we are not supposed to worship shalagram deities. So that's why we always suggest that if you are very young, please don't have deities. You please have photos in the house. We are young. You cannot manage your period time. You don't have alternative pujari in your house. So we would suggest that you have only photo. Your altar should be with photos, Radha Krishna, and we have the three steps, Panchatattva and Guru Parampara, three steps, only photos. If you have deities, then your standard should be very high. If you have, especially if you have Shalagram. So that those things have very high standard. Like temple. If you have Shalagram means it is a temple standard. You should maintain temple standard, then you can have Shalagram at home. But if you are not such a dedicated deity worshipper, better we would suggest that you have photos at home. You make, because Yuga Dharma is chanting the holy name of the Lord. So chanting is very important. So through chanting only we are going to go back home, back to Godhead. So deity worship is meant for some special devotees who are so much dedicated to worship the deities. So they are Brahmin initiated also, and they follow strict rules in their house. They are very clean. Their bathroom toilet is far away from the house and altar. There are alternative pujaris in their house. So such people can have Radha Krishna deity or shalagrams or big deities. I always suggest newly wedded couples not to have big deities. I suggest because the child will come, a wife will have menstruation, and they will have child, and the child means full contamination only. Child will pass urine, stool, contamination, manage this, manage that. So I humbly suggest the young couples that you chat more, listen more, do more service, you distribute books, you read shastras. So I suggest them that better you become vanaprastha, then you have deities, so that you can perfectly follow everything. Okay. So this point, I'm leaving it to you that you fix a standard which will balance everything. Okay. Your worship of the Lord in the house should go on, and your chanting should go on, and along with that, your health should be right. I have seen some fanatic ladies. They take bath during periods, same time, but that later in future, that will affect the health very badly. Very badly. I have seen ladies, they are removing their uterus. They have young girls, they are having this PCOD, this problem, that problem. So many problems are coming because they don't know how they have to handle their menstrual things. So also, many studies say that using the sanitary napkins are very bad for health. But now we are in modern society that we are not able to use the cotton clothes, cotton clothes, and wash them and then dry them or throw them. It's also practically nowadays there are cotton napkins available. So you please change from sanitary napkins to cotton ones for your health, because the sanitary napkin, so many other cup, so many things are there, they are all very bad for health. Modern inversions are comfortable to use, but they are very bad for health. You choose what you want to do. Some may they hear and then throw, but no, the health is very important for us. If you take care of your health, and it is a boon for you. If you throw the health point out, then that is a big hindrance in your life. Um, So, my dear girls, I would say that you choose. This is good and this is bad. I am telling you, you choose, because I told you, if you want to have deities at home, then you need to have another spare pujari in your house. Then only you can have deities. But out of fanaticism, you bring deities, and but who will serve the deities when you are in periods? In periods, we are not supposed to touch deities, because this is called seva aparadh. If you have deities at home, but you go near to the deities and you make some, all these things will make seva aparadh. So you decide. So now we are saying that you fix the standard for yourself so that you balance everything. Definitely, uh, as a temple visit is not good. Why? There are so many reasons why it is not good. One, I have come across with one video saying that this periods, how it is happening through apana vayu. Apana vayu is active when we pass stool or urine or menstruation. Menstruation is a continuous process, right? So it is not like urine and stool. Urine and stool you pass and then it closes, then it's over. But menstruation is continuously for 3 days, 5 days. So during the menstruation time, the apana vayu is in the downward. So if you go to temple, where the chakras should be activated upwards. So when you go during periods, this apana vayu which is going down is made to go up. So the women who is undergoing periods will have a terrific health impact on her body, because it is oppositely acting. So that's why they are saying that when you are not supposed to go to temple, because the chakras are going up, but your body is acting downwards. So there is a negative reaction will happen. That's why it is suggested that we are not. This is okay. One point. Another point is, this is the health point. Another point is definitely menstruation is like a purification. The body is purifying itself, like passing stool. When we pass stool, we are not there in the temple. People say that yeah, we are having pads, we are not contaminating, but we are that time, the women will be in a very negativity, very much negativity. Body will be focusing on purification. So that negative vibration will be there, and smell. Some women also badly smell. Blood smell will they be there, and in olden days it is said that I heard from my elders that if some thieves wants to steal from the temple, they used to take the women's menstruation cloth along with them to the temple, so that the Lord is not there in the temple, so that they steal and run away. When in the presence of this Lord, in the presence of demigod or God, the thieves don't want to steal. So they carry the menstruation cloth along with them, so that the Lord is not there. So that means if a menstruating woman goes into the temple, the Lord doesn't want to stay there. This is one kind of one one opinion. I don't know. I am not saying that this is the ultimate truth. Different people speak about menstruation differently. So, but one common understanding is that during menstruation, it is contamination. So, as much as possible, we are not dealing with deities or temple. Because in temple, we have brahmacharis, we have great saints, saintly persons. If we go in contamination, and they will all get the contamination, especially even the husband should not look at the face of a menstruating woman. You know that? But only two are there, then no other way. He has to look at your face. That's why in Vedic society they had so much. In Vedic society, joint family was there, and it was ideal for all these things. But now we are compromising with so many things. So, what to do now? So, as much as possible, the interaction is, reduced. We can say reduce the interaction. Okay, women sit, the menstruating lady sits in a corner, and as much as possible she reduces her activity and focuses to remain peaceful and eat healthily. Prasadam can be taken and she can chant the holy name as much as possible and remain peaceful. This is what I can suggest. Okay. Now, uh, what happens? Many girls, uh, they contact me, uh, ask for this. I am in pilgrimage. What to do now? I came here, but now I am in periods. What to do? Mm. What to do? What is recently I came to know that your health gets very bad if you go into the temple because the Apanavayu, all these things I am hearing. Because the Hindu temples are made in such a way that if it is a according to Vastukala and according to the ideal temple structure, there if you enter, the system is that the chakras are activated upwards in the temple if you go. But the periods is in the other way around. So that's why ideally, if you go to temples like, like Srirangam, Tirupati, like that, temples like where that architecture is Vedic system, like, the Garbhagriha is deep. There I would suggest don't go. Yeah, okay, you wait until you complete your periods, then you go for darshan. But if it is like ISKCON temple, ISKCON temples are not made in that way, but they are also like, Vastu things, new, like, big temples. They consider many system, but the preaching centers are simple. And there you can take darshan from far away. Far away. You are in the group. You feel that I am in the group and I am not able to uh, 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 take darshan. Then you feel so much depression. Like you are in the group and you are not there. Then if situation is so much like pressurizing you, you wear a silk cloth and you avoid as much as interaction with other people, and from distance you can take darshan, because ISKCON temples are for not for in the way of karma kanda. See, other temples are for karma kanda. Karma kanda, everybody understand, I feel, because their rituals are strict. They follow the Vedic path, and their ultimate goal is not Krishna Prema. Their ultimate goal is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So there, that kind of speech I'm telling you, there definitely you are not supposed to go only. But here in our temples, here also you should avoid only because not to contaminate others. But fortunately or unfortunately, you are there. Then what to do? What to do? You stand in distance and be there. You are not mixing too much with anyone. If it is a big crowd, it is possible that you can just keep yourself very aloof from the big crowd and peacefully you attend the program and come out. That is suggested. Otherwise, uh, you take if you are in pilgrimage, you tell others to go and you take a rest in the room. That's all. That is best. Best is that you are in the pilgrimage spot, maybe Vrindavan or Mayapur or any other places. You tell your family members or your yatra devotees, you please go, I will be at home. Chant the holy name. Mentally be there. That is very nice. You be there physically and not mentally. That is not ideal. But you can be there mentally by your heart, chant the holy name very deeply, and remain peaceful. For that, don't worry. I have seen that some Matajis, they curse themselves, they overreact, they cry. I have seen that also. They do this and that. They take tablets. I have seen some Matajis. They want to stop the periods, so they take tablets. This taking tablets to stop periods is very like killing yourself. Oh, now Janmashtami is coming. Now Gaur Purnima is coming. Now this festival, that festival, this is coming, that is coming. I can take tablets and stop it. Later also you have to run with the same body. Understand that. Okay, for time being you can force yourself to escape the situation, but later, later you have to use the same body, same body. And then that time it won't work. When you stop something, sometimes whatever you stop, that will give you back negatively. So, my dear girls, I would suggest if if it is nature that stops you from attending some festival or attending some important things, you need to accept it. Rather, use some tablets and stop it. Or I have seen some in some families. They have some festivals or some occasions. They postpone or they take tablets. They suggest the lady to take tablets and do things. My humble suggestion is that you know that you are going to fix a festival or fix a program in your house. You find out when she's going to get her periods. You do all these things in the when she is not having periods. That will be my suggestion. So in that, if okay, unfortunately, some ladies don't have regular periods. They are unknown. They don't know when they will get. In such cases, request some other devotees to your house to help you, to guide you. Especially that's why in my place in South India, when they fix the marriage, even I do a lot of marriage fixing. When we fix the marriage, we find out the girl's periods time, and we don't fix that during that time. That we avoid it, and we find out the very safe period. Then we fix the date of the marriage of that girl. So these things, these precautions can be always taken and applied in our life. So again, deity worship, going to temple, doing work or not, these things you have to uh, clear. These things are clear. Going to temple, please don't go to temple. Worshipping the deities, no, don't do. Cooking, no other way. The family cannot starve, you have to cook. You can compromise there. If you can fix somebody else, if your husband can fix, your husband can cook, your mother-in-law can cook, let them cook for that 3 days. You request them, you do it. Yeah, if the husband is not supportive, if the husband doesn't know cooking, you have to do it. But still, I would suggest don't take head bath. Don't take head bath. Take a normal bath in a hot water. Then quickly, don't too much be in the water. Come out of the bathroom quickly as much as possible. Then cook. Ask them to offer. You don't offer. Ask them to offer or have a basic offering in the kitchen itself. Because if husband is not cooking, if mother-in-law is not cooking, then you have to cook. If they say that you have to cook, then you cook. Don't fight, because there are different dharmas. You have to find out which dharma you have to follow first. Family, they have a different, some family, they have a different rule. Being a youngest, being a daughter-in-law of a house, then you have to be submissive always. You have to be submissive. There you cannot put rule. No, I will not cook. You cook. One a newly married girl came and she was telling the neighbors, 3 days you cook, 3 times you cook and give me food. That is not practical, how the neighbors will, though the neighbors may be devotees also. You find a solution for you. Okay, 1 time they can give, 3 times, 3 days, maybe 5 days, 5 days, 3 times. Which neighbor will give you food? Difficult, right? Even for the neighbor, even if they are devotees. So you find a balance, use your intelligence and find a balance. Definitely, ultimate practices: 3 days, no cooking, no any deity worship, relax in a room. That is ultimate, I agree. But if everybody cannot follow that, different devotees situation is different. So you fix a standard for yourself. Fix a standard for yourself. All these things, best things I have told during periods: don't go to temple, don't touch the deities, don't touch water too much, eat nice food, keep yourself peaceful, chant your rounds, read, but not through the book, but you can use the gadgets. But again, a question comes: after periods, we wash everything. How we can wash the computer and laptop or mobile phones? We cannot wash them. How to do? How to balance it? Certain things, like plastic chair, uh, plastic chair, and some things like that, or from they are relaxed. So like that, the mobile phones and the computers are exempted from washing. So you should. What I used to do is, I used to sprinkle Ganga water or turmeric water or cow dung water throughout the house, sprinkle, so that it gets purified. You have cow urine also available, which you can wash everything as much as possible. If they are clothes and bed sheets, they, sometimes my internet goes off and resumes immediately. So sorry for that. So after periods, you purify the house and resume your normal duties. Understand that this is nature. So I accept the nature and I don't curse it, and I accept it. Some good practices are there in South India. Maybe in this group, some South Indians may be there. Like when the girl attains the first periods, that is celebrated. But modern people think it as a shame. Even during my time, my mother thought, Chichi, it is a very shame to tell that my girl attained puberty and celebrate it. She didn't tell. One more reason my father was giving that now. I want to educate my daughter, and there will be definitely a 10 years or 12 years the time I get her married. So people will think, oh, this long she is waiting. The Shastra says that as soon as the girl gets her first menstrual period, she should, as soon as possible. But the now society itself, as a now the government law is there after 18, the girl attains puberty, the first menstrual thing at the age of 12, 13, like that. So long gap, right? Also, modern education minimum graduation means 20 years. Post graduation means 22 years. So all these things delays a women's marriage. So they don't celebrate. That's what my father gave means excuse of not celebrating my this thing. But why they are celebrating it as a reason, scientific reason, and it is very good for the girls. The scientific reason is that period she should not feel ashamed, and she is made to sit in a kind of a hut which is made specially for her using a fresh coconut leaves. Coconut as to make a roof, like a small hut is constructed for her, and she has to sit in in a particular way so that she undergoes the periods nicely, and she is like it is a celebration, right? For 10 15 days they celebrate, so she's happy. She's not like, you are now go out of the house. Not like that. They celebrate it. And mainly the reason for celebration is in those days, nobody know that there is a girl in this house. When they celebrate and invite people, they indirectly say that we have a girl for marriage. So now you people can approach us. So this is also another social reason they celebrated this. And this celebration has many scientific things. They give her bath by using turmeric water, and there is a health means to how to maintain her health is also a big lesson is there. Like when the girl gets her first period, from that day until 1 month, she has to drink a certain amount of sesame oil, maybe 100 ml, like that, 50 to 100 ml, empty stomach, to to make her bone strength. A special diet is definitely followed. So sesame oil is given to her for 1 month continuously as soon as she gets up. So that gives her a tremendous bone strength. And there is a halwa made out of urad dal powder, either in ghee or in sesame oil. Sesame oil is very, very important. So they feed her. That halwa is made of good, not of sugar, every day to make her backbone strong. So they have a complete package. Some books are there regarding this. You can search it, and if you have a young girl in your house, you can do these things so that our health, gynec health is done during the time of our first periods. That there itself, she becomes very healthy, and every month she is peacefully purifying her. But now the modern day gives her a different kind of, even the clothing. Clothing is very important. Now girls are wearing tight jeans pant or pants or tights, which are very bad for health. My dear girls, please understand that anything tight is very bad for gynec health. And I have seen girls, many times I tell them, don't put your leg on your another leg and sit. This is for men also. When you sit for comfortable sake, we put one leg on the other leg. So in South India, they said this is disrespectful. When you sit humbly. It is not, so it looks a little bit arrogancy, but it is not for that reason they told. When you sit cross-legged, your reproductive system, even for men, it is not only for women. Women, they generally tell in South India. Even for men, it is bad for the reproductive system because it is pressed very badly and it is very bad for your health. So I would suggest better you don't sit like that because you know now why you are not supposed to sit like that. It is out of respect also. It is like you put your leg before your seniors. Then where is the respect? Okay, other part is health. That's why nowadays, if we see that lots of women have this PCOD problem. So many problems they have. It's because of this lifestyle. So along with the devotional service, getting up early, chanting our rounds, reading scriptures, associating with devotees, we maintain our health also reasonably good. Then our advancement is quick. So for men, brahmacharya is advancement. For women, after this, after the periods that is called menopause, gradually she goes up. So during this menstruating time, she produces children and develops them, and then naturally she's given a period of vanaprastha after her menopause. There it is vanaprastha. Then you're free to go any temple. You maintain your health when you are young. When you are young, if you maintain your health, after you complete your this thing, then you get this menopause. In the after menopause, you are free. You are like small girl. You can travel around, no restriction. You can attend all the festivals. All the festivals. After menopause, I'm enjoying spiritual life. I'm free. I have no restriction. I'm pure. So definitely, women are given this facility after vanaprastha, after this menopause. So that is there. So we can spiritually uplift ourselves after this period very strongly. Now, this young period, you focus on your health and remain peaceful. That is very important. You remain peaceful, and your goal is to reach Krishna. So for that, you are working out. So with this body only we have to go. So you maintain this body because this is the body, this is the vehicle given to you. You're traveling through this vehicle, and this vehicle you have to maintain it properly, service it properly. So a question may arise, why women has to undergo these things? This is the system which Krishna gave us. This has positivity, lots of positivities. Women has lots of other sides. As I told you in the beginning of the class, women mostly, well, if a woman maintain her health properly, she doesn't have any heart attack. Heart attack mostly comes to men, not to women. You see, because the purification happens through menstrual cycle every month, so women doesn't get so easily diseased also. So this is the point where you can focus how you can keep your body properly and then advance in devotional life. So in Bhagavatam says that Indra once committed a Brahma Hatya. He killed a Brahmin because the Brahmin was acting against demigods. Then also he should have forgiven him, but Indra killed him. So that offense was divided among, it is in Bhagavatam, sixth canto. That is divided among water, trees, women, and water, trees, women, and land. So the sin was divided among these four things. If you see land, land has, you know, has the unevenity in the land. So that's because of the sin taken by the land. And also women get periods. But in these trees, they have this sap. The trees have sap, which we cannot consume it. And this is for trees. This is for water. If the water has lots of bubbles, then it becomes contaminated. So the all these things were distributed in this. And but Indra also gave them some boons to, because his sin was given and the boon was also given. So some boons were also given to these four: land, water, tree, and women, so that they can enjoy also a little bit. So that is described in Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 9. You can go for details in that, uh, ca- which describes it. This is the Bhagavatam description of women getting menstruation. But Lord Himself, the Supreme Lord Himself, arranged the women's body in such a way that we see that the Lord, Goddess Kamakya, there is a temple where the woman's yoni, the private part, is the main deity, and she gets menstruation. You might have heard about this, and this is Goddess Parvati's temple in Assam, Kamakya temple. It's very famous. Nowadays, it is coming in so much in YouTube and other things. So that means the deities also, even in Kerala, I heard about one temple where the deity is getting menstruation and it is celebrated. So in Kerala, some temple is there. So that means this is natural even for demigods. So we accept it. We adapt to the situation. We balance. We advance in spiritual life. Okay. This much I can speak. There are many speakers on this topic who go very deep into this and then they guide. But as far as I am concerned, we are devotees. We are Krishna devotees. This much is, I think, enough. Even if you have further questions, you are welcome. Hare Krishna. Can we touch anyone husband during that time? Should I have to? Let me go to the chat box and better if you ask. Okay. Uh, 1 minute. Yeah, one. Hmm. Should I have to sleep on floor or separately? Yeah, if you have enough space in the house, you sleep separately. But if it is not winter like North India, you use a mat which can you can wash it later. If it is a highly cold places, then you keep a separate set of uh, beddings separately for this period's time. It is good that you sleep separately during periods. That is good. Okay. Is that okay for you? I'm seeing the other messages. Somebody raised their.
हरे कृष्णा माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम माता जी। बहुत ही आपने इंफॉर्मेटिव बातें बताई, ये बहुत ही जरूरी बातें थी।
हाँ,
मतलब जैसे हम क्लास लेते हैं, हम जैसे कुछ किताब पढ़ा रहे हैं, जैसे अभी हम लोग कृष्ण प्रबोधिनी बुक पढ़ा रहे हैं जो छोटी सी है।
हाँ।
तो वो तो अभी हम रोज जूम पे क्लास ले रहे हैं। सपोज अभी आज पीरियड है, तो क्या हम उसको टच करें तो हम पाप कर रहे हैं?
नहीं नहीं, आप क्लास रेगुलर है तो उसको बंद नहीं कर पाएंगे ना। तो बेटर है आप कंटिन्यू करो, क्लास कंटिन्यू करो। सी हायर रूल्स।
बाकी भागवतम होती है तो उसको टच नहीं करते, फिर हम लोग उसको
ठीक है जी।
उसमें पीडीएफ
या
ढूंढ के।
you can use the books because now we have to see the higher dharma, lower dharma or
जी
higher dharma. Higher dharma is you
जी
should not stop the class. If you stop the
जी
class, then people may not continue to come. So many other complications come.
जी।
You can please go ahead with your preaching program. That should not be stopped. Now I will see the other messages.
और माता जी, जैसे हम सोचते कि आज हमारे हम महाराज आने वाले, पर हमारा जैसे इरेगुलर अभी मेनोपॉज हो रहा है मुझे, तो अब
हाँ।
होगा नहीं होगा तो भगवान की इच्छा समझेंगे, जो होगा नहीं।
या
अगर भगवान
आप
चाहेंगे
दूर
तो हम
से
सेवा
दर्शन
करेंगे,
करिए।
नहीं तो फिर
नहीं,
हस्बैंड
मेरा
करेंगे
मेरा
उनकी।
मेरा गाइडेंस है। ठीक है, आप निकट में मत जाइए, आप दूर से दर्शन करिए बाहर। उनका दर्शन आप पे ना गिरे। उनको पाप मिलता है, इसलिए आप दर्शन करें, वो आपको ना दर्शन करें, ऐसा कर सकते हैं आप। समझा आप?
जी जी जी।
अम्म,
थैंक यू माता जी।
3 7 3 4 6 8। Yeah. If family is not supportive, that time what should we do? What should we do? Because you are single Krishna devotee there, and if you are living in the PG, and you are serving your deity, then that's what I say, that if you don't have anyone, please don't have deity. If you have an alternative pujari, then you can have deities. Otherwise, you give the deities to some worth devotees. Okay, this is the solution for deity worship. Deity worship, I would suggest, if you are a beginner, you don't have uh, alternative pujari, please don't have deities. Yeah, okay.
हमारे घर
I
पे माता
consume
जी
pranams.
शाम।
Wait, I will answer the chat once. I consume water or food, or somebody else consumes the same jota. Better for periods, you keep everything separate. Everything separate. For periods, if you that much you can follow, right? If you cannot follow that also, there is no question like that,
तो
right?
माता जी, हरे
So
कृष्ण
if
माता
you
जी।
have, if better, if you have separate plate, separate glass, that is better. Okay.
Yes,
Now,
Mataji. Like
tell
if
me.
you're traveling, for example, you're out with some devotees.
Yeah, yeah. Then
So,
traveling, you cannot see anything.
okay.
Traveling, you cannot see anything. You have to mix and fix.
Hmm. So
Traveling.
when we are at, we have to keep everything separate, which we
Yeah, yeah.
usually do.
Wherever, see, it's practically some things are not possible, right? When you are traveling,
Hmm.
everybody will touch everybody. It's not possible to maintain this distance in
Hmm.
traveling. If you are
Yes.
traveling in a car, you have to sit along with them. The whole car you cannot give for washing. Many things are practically not possible if you are not at home.
So, but do the others get contaminated? Like if I'm drinking water from a bottle and somebody else,
Have
or
a
like
different
my
bottle.
friend.
No, those in traveling you cannot follow anything, but in the
Hmm.
house you can follow.
Yes, ma'am.
In the house you follow.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, Mataji. Understand.
Yeah, you are a single female at home, so you offer it to the photos at home, in the kitchen. You have a day. See, everybody has a puja room. For 3 days, some people they close the curtains. They close the curtain. Offering is done in the kitchen itself. Some they cook. they call the husband to offer. Some they cook, they call the neighbors to offer. Some they cook, they offer it in the kitchen itself. You fix a standard for you. Okay. Priyanka. Priyanka, you want to speak? Okay, by then I will answer. Because, see, Aruna Pal is asking in periods, I offer in the kitchen. See, deity room, even if it is photo, we have some maintenance. Like, we invite the Lord there in the deity room. We lit the lamp. We offer flowers. We maintain some standards. So in kitchen, we keep some photos and then offer it like, not like a proper offering. We request the Lord that, I have no other way, but I am offering here. Please accept it like that. Offering it in the puja room is different. Offering it in the kitchen is a bit different. So, like that. Okay. Uh, Now we will go to Priyanka. Priyanka, can you speak? Yeah.
Hare
Yes. Voice is breaking.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the
Yes.
very informative class. Hare Krishna. You are an offering. I did to take then can understand it seems wrong. I am contaminated out to take it up.
See, Priyanka, I couldn't hear anything what you spoke, but somebody typed the question. Maybe it's the same question. I don't know. That are you asking that during periods can we sleep in the daytime? Is that the question? What is your question? Are you, if you can, because your voice was breaking. If somebody heard properly, you can repeat the question of Priyanka. Somebody heard?
No, Mataji, we couldn't hear.
Yeah, everybody. Priyanka, can you please type the question? Because your voice was not at all clear. Please type the question. Somebody is asking here one question that you said not to take a rest in the daytime means it is. I don't know what is the reason why they said that don't sleep in the daytime during periods. You can relax. It's not like you sleep very full-fledged sleep. You just be peaceful, relax. In the sense, it is like, not heavy work, not heavy work. Sleeping means during periods, if you sleep, I heard that, sometimes daytime sleep itself is very bad for health. You know that? Daytime sleep. But you can sleep for 10 minutes, like, it's called nap. You can have a nap, but not a deep, full-fledged sleep during periods. Because that also was suggested for some health reasons. I don't know the science behind it. Cook for traveling prasad in Kanpur. So whenever I am on periods, ask somebody to cook. Is it possible you can have if it is a traveling prasadam for some devotees have very strict rules that they don't eat from a contaminating women. So I would suggest you keep somebody. Can we read Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita? What about during Damodar Aarti periods? Can we go for Aarti? Yes, during periods you are not supposed to cook for brahmachari, sannyasi, or any devotees. In your house, you can make some compromise, but it's not good that we cook for some brahmachari or some other devotees. I would suggest please don't cook. You say that, sorry, I am taking leave for 3 days. Okay. So now what about Damodar Arti? If we are in periods, can we go for Damodar Arti? The rule applies for everything. You are at home, you please take leave for 3 days. You can sing mentally wherever you are. But you are in yatra, then you are there. So, but you can ask this way that, for 3 days you are not coming out of the room. That is ideal. Ideal, okay? Uh, so in the kitchen, while offering bhoga in kitchen, when we are impure, do we also need to maintain separate bhoga plates, bowls for the Lord? In kitchen, how we do? You cook in the pot. You cook dal in a pot. You cook sabji in a pot. That you keep it there and then mentally offer. It's not like a proper. If you keep that separate boga plate cup in the kitchen also, why not in the temple room itself? The question comes. Here we are compromising. In the kitchen, we are compromising. Okay, in the kitchen itself, we are mentally offering it. That's the thing. Okay. I consume water or food somebody else. Okay, that we have done. Okay, now we will go for questions. Priyanka, you asked a question, but I am not able to hear it. You can write to me. Now we will go to Rashmi. Rashmi, please ask.
हरे कृष्णा माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम।
Dandat Pranam.
माता जी मेरा क्वेश्चन ये कि
Hmm.
अब तक जो हमने ये जीवन जिया है और माता जी जैसे मैं तो फॉलो करती हूँ बट मेरी डॉटर फॉलो नहीं कर पाती है। वो वर्किंग भी है और स्टडी भी करती है और मैं भी वर्किंग हूँ। तो ऐसे कंडीशन में क्या करना चाहिए माता जी? आप जो बता रहे हैं कि इन दिनों रेस्ट करना चाहिए फॉर 3 डेज और 5 डेज जैसा भी, बट ऐसा पॉसिबल ना हो माता जी, और ऑलरेडी सारा कुछ कंटेमिनेटेड तो है ही पहले से ही, तो क्या करना चाहिए? प्लीज गाइड मी। हरे कृष्णा।
Chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna, and I will say that, as much as whatever you can follow, that you follow. See, I have given, this you can follow, this you can follow, this you cannot, like that. Whatever you can follow, you please follow. Don't cook for sannyasi or brahmachari. Don't mix with the devotees too much. You can keep yourself aloof and take rest as much as possible. If that day is an holiday, you please, or if you can take holiday on that day, you try. And don't take head bath at least because it is very bad. After completing, you take head bath. Like that, you follow whatever you can follow. What else I can say?
एंड आफ्टर माता जी इन दिनों के पूरा होने के बाद जैसे आपने वो बताया था कि गौमूत्र हम छिड़क
Purification.
सकते हैं या
Ah,
गंगा जल, तो उससे शुद्धि हो जाती है।
yeah.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
Use you can use
क्लास।
you can use little water in all the utensils also.
ओके माता जी।
So Kushi Gupta is asking head bath after 3 days or 4 days after your periods stops. See, contamination for some ladies 2 days, some ladies 3 days, some ladies 4 days, some ladies 7 days. So when you complete, okay, now there is no drops, there is no periods. Then you take a clean head bath with the 3 oil. Any 3 oil, little you use coconut oil, sesame oil, one more oil. You apply here and then ideally shikakai or you use, I don't know, you use some natural shampoo and then take bath. With the haldi, we use South Indians. We use a haldi powder. It's applying on the body. There is a different haldi, not the cooking haldi. North Indian ladies are here more. There is a cooking haldi is different, and application on the body is different. That is not eatable, edible. So you can buy it in the internet. You can search for facial turmeric powder. It's available, not very expensive. That you can apply during periods if you want to have a clean body. That is very good. Applying turmeric powder is very, very good. Every day also you have to apply. So you apply thoroughly throughout your body and then clean yourself. It is very good.
Mataji, this is called Kasturi Haldi.
Kasturi haldi you can use. You can use.
Okay, Mataji.
Aruna Pal. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes.
That is Pranam.
Correct.
Thank you for the wonderful session, Mataji. Mataji, actually, I already asked my question. I had two questions. So, first one, I want to clarify on the audio. What I was asking is, Mataji, actually, my father is a brain stroke patient, so he's bedridden, and I have a younger brother. I don't have mother. We already lost our mother, so I am the only one who follows Krishna consciousness at home. So this is something that I have been told by one of my seniors 9 years back that don't eat anything unoffered. So what you do, you just keep a separate photo in your kitchen, you cook and then you offer. So this is how I do, Mataji. Like if I'm cooking something in a cooker or in any vessel, I put the entire vessel in front of a photo and then I offer it, like clapping and then chanting the mantras. I just offer. So is it okay, Mataji, or should, because there's one Mataji who doesn't offer at all. She eats unoffered food while she's in periods. So which one is better, like not offering at
Offering
all
is
or?
better. I would suggest offering is better. See, here we are not karma kandis. Again, I am telling you, we are not karma kandis. We are devotees. We want to advance. When we eat food, that we want to relate with Krishna. So whatever best solution you in your situation, this is the best situation, best solution for your situation. So you better offer, and that way you are connected to Krishna. No, so our point is always remember Krishna in
Yes,
whatever
ma'am.
situation we are in. If you don't have any devotees around who cannot give you, so if situation is like that, then you offer in the kitchen and then eat.
And the second part was, Mataji, as you said, if we are like, I am from Delhi, India, Mataji, so it's very cold here in winters. And I have a separate room, like my brother and father, they sit together in a room, and I have my separate room. So I sleep normally on bed and with my like normal
No, no,
chadar.
Delhi climate you cannot sleep down. You sleep up only. No other way. No, at least some bed sheets which can be washed.
This
You
is what I do, Matthew. This is what I generally do, because you said you keep a separate set of pillow covers and bed sheet. I was not aware of this thing. So what I was doing when I am over with my periods, I wash everything. Like I washed even the
That's
blanket
ideal.
also. Some.
That is ideal, but if it is possible, you wash. Nice.
No, no, Matthew. I do that. My only confusion was that should I kept a separate set or washing will work.
Washing will work.
All
Washing,
right, Matthew.
washing will work.
Okay, Maitri. And Mataji, one more point, like because you mentioned we should not, if suppose if our Guru Maharaj is coming, then we should not try to go near him so that his glance doesn't fall on us. Because
Uh,
this way he gets sins or we get sin, Mataji.
he.
He
See,
gets sin.
we can take darshan from distance and,
Yes, yes,
pray
Mataji.
to him, pray to him. But, he is pure, no, that he should not,
Yes, yes.
our contamination should not affect his purity. So that way, see that he is not seeing you.
All right, Mataji. So related to this, my point was, Mataji, my question is like, since beginning of Krishna consciousness, I'm hearing that when you are in periods and suppose you get some urgent work or maybe, something is happening in the temple which you don't want to miss. So what you can do, you can go to the temple, try that at least the deity service devotees around you are not touching you, right?
Uh-huh.
But you can go to the temple and take darshan from the door of the temple. Like you can
Correct, correct.
stand near the door. So but Mataji, I personally feel that we should try and matlab, we should not try going to temple itself, because if we are going to the temple, we are standing, even though we are standing outside the temple hall, but Lord's glance does comes to us. Now, so is it matlab, I know
Lord,
Krishna
Lord
cannot
is
be.
always glancing us. That is okay. Lord is always glancing at. But the
So is it?
brahmacharis and sannyasis are,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So if you are regularly going to a temple, better 3 days you don't go, no? Even
Yeah,
if
that's what I'm asking,
you
Mataji.
you don't go. Don't go.
Ideal is not going at all, but in case something urgent comes, then you can go, and it's
Please.
okay to have darshan from the door, right?
Yeah. And that's what I
Okay,
say that
Mataji.
the ISKCON temple and the other temples have difference. ISKCON is
Yes, yes,
focusing on
Mataji.
Krishna Prema, not on Karma Kandi, Vedic rules like that. Though we are also following awe and reverence, means with the deities. But we
Yes,
are
yes.
not going near the deities. We keep ourselves far away from the deities. So I would better suggest you take rest 3 days.
All right, Mataji. And since because I'm the only one who's taking care of everything at the home, Mataji, I touch almost everything in the house during these 3 days because I have to work. I don't
Yeah.
have any other option. So what I do for my clothes and bedsheet and everything, I do wash it, Mataji. For rest of the thing, like in kitchen and maybe
I said no, you use this cow urine. Cow urine or turmeric water or Ganga Jal. You sprinkle
Ganga.
everywhere.
Okay, and normal sprinkling will work, Mataji, or separately in every vessel we should sprinkle,
No,
Mataji.
no,
Is
you
it like that?
sprinkle as much as possible. Yeah.
All right, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for answering all these questions.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji. Dhanad Pranam.
Nirmala Rangadevi Dasi. Mataji. Nirmala Rangadevi Dasi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare Krishna.
please accept my humble obeisances.
Humble obeisances.
Mataji, my question was like that you said no, it is all right to take class in this period. And what about taking prasad with the devotees after class, Mataji? We can sit along with the devotees.
So taking class means you are
Matlab, yes, yes, we're
giving
giving
class
it
to Matajis only.
to girls,
Girls, no problem.
to the young girls.
Yeah, young girls. But in the temple,
Not in temple.
in the house,
No, some
no problem.
devotees.
Yeah,
Uh,
because the program should not be stopped. But if you are tired, if you can, if you can request somebody else
uh-huh.
to do that. If some other alternatives are there, you do it. Ultimately, the ultimate standard is don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
If it is unavoidable, if it will stop, it will disturb your preaching activity, then you do it.
Hmm. Sometimes, we have Saturday's class in our congregation. Sometimes in the evening, if I get period,
Yeah,
then I can't say
you
anyone to take class
understood,
in the.
understood. Okay.
Uh,
You always should
and
have
what?
somebody spare, some
Hmm.
senior
We have
matters
matter.
you. Otherwise, okay, you go ahead. Okay.
And what about taking prasadam, Mataji,
But
with the
taking
devotees?
prasadam, every day we have to take prasadam only, no?
Yes, yes. Sir.
We take every day prasadam only, so we can take. So,
No,
but
after class we have prasadam also.
please take
We
prasadam.
all the devotees sit and
See,
have prasadam.
before giving this class, uh,
Hmm.
I uh, I listened to some speakers about this, about periods and the rules. So one Mataji was not ISKCON, the Karma Kanda. She was saying that
Uh-huh.
if you go to a temple, the temple darshan, I told you, the Apanavaya thing. So Apanavayu is there down acting. But if you go
Yes,
to
yes.
a temple, the temple construction is such that it will it will make the chakras go up. So the Apanavayu is acting down. But the temple construction, the temple arrangement is that, all the chakras are active, uh, uplifted up. So there is a negative thing will happen in your body. Again, that particular temple's prasad, if you add, it will also have the same effect. That's why you are not supposed to take prasad also. That's what she was telling.
Okay.
But our temple, our system is different from that.
Mm-hmm.
We are in the prema bhakti. Our goal is not moksha. Our goal is prema bhakti. And it is not like a chakra activating all these things.
Mm-hmm. According to Bhagavad Dharma.
We are Bhagavata Dharma. So
Mm-hmm.
in our temples, it is okay. But if you go to some temples like, this, such things are there, there you don't take or this kunkuma given or the prasadam given. Here it is okay. Okay?
Mataji,
Huh.
we have also some sevas in temple. On the fourth day we can go, no?
Fourth day means no flow means you can go.
Acha, I have kirtan seva in temple.
Huh.
If I have flow on the fourth
Fourth
day,
day, if you are clear, completely clear,
uh-huh.
you have taken head bath with the 3 oil. See, if the period starts by 2, second day, third day you take bath and go. If the period stop by fourth day, fifth day you complete your taking bath and then join. I think you
Okay.
understand this. So then you are free.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Pranam.
So next Mataji is Altavani. Yeah?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah.
Altavani.
Dhanvat
Yes.
Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Yes.
Yes. Aliptavani Mataji. Thank you.
Aliptavani. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for wonderful class and your time and efforts. Really learned a lot of things. So one question, Mataji. Is there any instructions prescribed in the scripture when a girl attends puberty? I have a young girl, like 10-year-old. So sooner I have to, just as a mother, I wanted to know what should I do for her when she attains puberty. You said some books are there. We can.
Yes. You are. Where are you from?
I'm from Edinburgh, Scotland, Mataji, United Kingdom.
You are Indian or Western?
No, Indian only. I'm Indian from South India, but I'm living here.
South India, which language you speak?
Tamil.
Okay, Tamil. Then there are some Tamil books, which
Okay.
please, all these ladies, you please take my WhatsApp number. You message me, I will guide you. 9874 666 384.
Okay, Mataji.
9874 666 384. Please, there are some Tamil good books where such knowledge is given.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
Mataji.
so
Thank you.
Kamila, can you do me a favor? Kamila Mataji,
Yes, Mataji.
you please note down the numbers in the chat.
Oh, okay. Your number, right?
No, there are many devotees
Oh, okay.
they
I
want
will
to
write it
join our
down.
group, this chaste devotee group. We can add
Okay.
that they are asking directly to come to the group. So you please note down those numbers. So
I will.
yeah, please note down the numbers and we can add them to our group, the
Okay,
Saturday group.
Mhm.
So till I added Ishu Mataji. Okay, Aruna. So you please note down all the numbers, don't go because after this class, everything the chat disappears. That's
Yes, I'm taking a screenshot, so I will remember.
take all the numbers. So now you have any other doubts? Every week we have different topic. So
Okay, Mataji.
so
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So any other questions?
Yes, Mataji, I have one more question.
Yes, please.
माताजी, जैसे आपने बोला था कि सेसमे ऑयल लेना होता है थोड़ा थोड़ा अमाउंट में 5 to 10 ml, उसका क्या वो है मैम? माताजी वो थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन कर दीजिए प्लीज। क्या उसे हम भी ले सकते हैं या खाली जो स्टार्टिंग टाइम पे है वही बच्चे ले सकते हैं?
You can also take. It's generally very good for health. The sesame oil is very good for health. You can take a spoon oil. That should be organic, pure, good, empty stomach. If you take sesame oil, that is very good for health.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Rani Rukmini.
Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. Thank you for the wonderful class, Mataji. I just had a question. After the period stops, fourth or fifth day, like maybe spotting, it's almost done. Then sometimes when it's festival or when there are services in temple where we have to do garlands or deity plate or like that, is it okay, Mataji, to do like after it immediately stops? Some Mataji here follows like after periods for few days, she doesn't do anything in temple for 7 days. So like that she follows, but I was just
what I would suggest is if the flow is stopped, you know that now hereafter nothing will come, then you take head bath and join the duties.
Okay.
Not you like 7 days, 8 days like that. Sometimes for me, always it is 2 days. Third day I'm clear. Always it is 2 days.
Yeah.
Third day I'm perfectly clear. Sometimes fourth day I may get or fifth day I may get. Then again I maintain distance and then take again a head bath, then I join like that. So it depends on your body. If it is completely clear, you can join.
Okay, Mataji.
If the spotting is one drop, that is okay. That is okay. It's only one drop and not much flow, and then so that too not. So you can manage that, and service is more important, right? In your place, not much devotees to do service. Then service should not stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you
Okay,
wait for
Mataji.
7 days, 8 days, that much
Yes,
service.
Mataji.
Who will do the service?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I just wanted to say, Aliptavani Mataji, we all are in UK BVK Sangha, like we're all God sisters,
Okay.
so
Okay.
we know each other.
Very
Yes,
nice.
yes,
Mataji is also from Tamil Nadu.
Oh, very fine.
yes.
Very
Rani Rukmini
Mm.
Mataji only gave me your contact and
Very
like number, and she told you give classes. I watch your YouTube lessons also, Mataji. Very
very
nice and
nice. Very
inspiring.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome. So, any other doubts? We can wind up.
जी आई एम रिक्वेस्ट यू कि यू आर रिकॉर्डिंग, आपने रिकॉर्डिंग किया है तो आप रिकॉर्डिंग ग्रुप में डालिए, तो
हाँ,
हम
डाल
और
देंगे।
लोगों को भी देंगे,
हाँ,
तो उनका भी भला होएगा।
ठीक है। आप
थैंक यू।
गौरंग प्रिया, आप इस ग्रुप में है? चेस्ट डिवोट इस ग्रुप में नहीं है ना? किधर
नहीं, मैं उनकी नहीं है, इंदिरा
दासानुदासी में है आप?
प्रभुपाद गैंग्स में हूँ।
अच्छा अच्छा, प्रभुपाद में है। ठीक है।
हाँ, मैं कॉलेज से हूँ माता जी।
ठीक है, मैं ज्योति माता जी को बोलूंगी सभी ग्रुप में फॉरवर्ड करने के लिए। इसको हम यूट्यूब
थैंक यू
पे तो डाल ही रहे हैं। तो
जी। नहीं, बहुत अच्छा है ना माता जी, काफी सब बहुत इसमें काफी सारे हर बार क्वेश्चन होता है, हर बार रिपीट आंसर देने पड़ते हैं सभी लेडीज को यहाँ पे भी।
हाँ हाँ, वो तो है। गुड. Okay, so next week we will meet you in with a different uh, topic, nice topic, and we will have nice time. Okay, thank you all very much. Vancha kalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Priyanka 9874